Welcome back. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to work on the checkout page. So I'm going to create here a new page. I'm going to create here in this area, I'm going to create a new page called checkout.html. And then we need, as usual, we need the header and the footer and the basic code from the index. So I'm going to copy the code from here. And then I'm going to paste it in the checkout. And then I'm going to copy again the footer part, which is this, and then we're going to paste it here. And then we need the navigation bar as well as the footer. So I'm going to copy the navigation bar first, which is this, and then I'm going to paste it in the checkout, and then I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to get again the footer. I'm going to get the footer, and then I'm going to paste it in the checkout. Now let's work on the checkout page. So the checkout page should contain a form that will let the user check out, fill out the information in order to place the order. So to do this, we need to create a form. So here I'm going to say checkout, and then we need to create a form. So instead of creating the form from scratch, we already have many forms. I'm gonna get a form from the registration page. So from the registration page, remember we have this section. I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna just copy it, and then I'm gonna paste it in the checkout here below this checkout. But we need to fix many things. First, we need to change here this register to checkout, and we need also to here to change the ID from register to checkout form. And we need to change also the inputs. So the inputs that we need are the name, the city, the email, the phone number. So I'm going to start with the name. The name is going to be the same, but the ID is going to be here, is going to be checkout name, and the name is name, and here name. The second input that we need is the email. I'm going to say email, and then here checkout email. The third input that we need is the phone number. So I'm going to say phone, and the type is going to be number, or we can say till actually, and the ID is going to be checkout phone. The name is phone, and the placeholder is phone. So this is for the phone number. The fourth input that we need is the city. So for the city, I'm going to say city, and then type is text. ID is city, checkout city. Name is city. Placeholder is city. Lastly, we need the address. So I'm going to copy the city, and then I'm going to paste it below. And then instead of city, I'm going to say address. And the type is text. The ID is checkout address. The name is address. The placeholder is also address. Lastly, we need the button. So the button is going to be type submit, class btn, ID checkout button, and the value checkout or placeholder, order or checkout. And we don't need the last link. I'm going to remove this last link. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to head on over to CSS, and in CSS I'm going to do something amazing. I'm going to create two classes. I'm going to say here checkout first, and then I'm going to create two classes. The first class I'm gonna name it checkout small element. And before I create the classes, let me add these classes to the checkout form. I'm gonna give the name here, this name. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give the div itself, not the name, not the input, but the div that contains the input. I'm gonna give it a class called checkout small element. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing for the email, checkout small element. Similarly for the font. For the city, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna say here checkout small element. Lastly, the address, I'm gonna give it another class called checkout large element. Large element. For the button, I'm gonna give the div that contains the button, a class called checkout btn container. And these are IDs, therefore let's work on them. And remember, the big ID that contains all of these is called checkout form. So we need to start with the ID, with this checkout form. So I'm going to say here checkout form, checkout form, and then I'm going to start with the checkout small element class, this class. And be careful here, the checkout form is an ID, whereas the small element, the checkout small element is a class. So for the small element, for the checkout small element, first I'm going to change the display to be inline block, and the width is going to be only 48%. And below, I'm going to say here margin. I'm going to give them margins. The margin is going to be 10px auto. Let me now save and let me show you how this would do, what this would do to the form. So as you can see, the name and the email will be displayed in the same row, whereas the phone number and the city will be displayed in the same row. Now the address will be alone here, but we still need to work on the class for the address, which is the large checkout form dot checkout small checkout large element. So for the address, and I'm going to give it a width of only 95%, a little less than 100%. Lastly, I'm going to work on the checkout button and the button container. So let's start with the container. I'm going to say checkout form and then dot checkout button container, checkout btn container. So for the checkout button container, I'm going to first give it a margin of 10px, all dimensions, and text align right, because I want to display the button, and instead of on the left side, on the right side. And I also want to give the button a margin right 40px to push the button a little to the left side. And for the button itself, I'm going to say checkout form and then checkout button. By the way, this is an ID. So the color, as usual, I'm going to be using the brand colors. The color is white and the background color is orange. let me save and let me test this in the browser. So we should have now a complete design. So as you can see now, it looks much better. So it looks amazing. The last thing that I want to do is that I want to cut this extra area from here. So here we have the checkout form. So here I have a problem. I should say here checkout form. This is gonna fix it. So if I refresh, the extra area should be removed. As you can see, it has been removed. Or you can increase this a little. So you can say 97%, and this is gonna make it equal to other inputs. So the address is gonna be equal to other, almost equal to other inputs, and the design is responsive.